Hey, Sagittarius, intuitive soul coach here with your October 2022 health, wealth, and abundance reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we'll dive into the collective energy of Sagittarius and again take a look at all things related to health, wealth, and abundance. So please do see the disclaimer in the description box below. And for those of you that are interested in a personal reading or even entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, Sagittarius, very powerful energy coming up for you in the category of health. The chakra that is illuminated is your sacral chakra, and this sits about 2 inches below the navel area. And this is all about our creativity, our pleasure, our sensuality. It's also about the relationships that we have in our lives, including the most important relationship that we have, which is the one we have with ourselves. So you're really taking a look at the things that are working in your life this month, Sag, and the things that maybe are not equal. There's reciprocity here as well. Are the relationships that you're surrounding yourself with, whether this is partnerships regarding romance or love, whether it's family connections, siblings, parents, children, whether it's coworkers or even friends, you're taking a look and seeing if there is reciprocity. Is there equal give and take, or is someone taking and expending a lot of your energy? And you may be saying to yourself, what do I need to do to set healthier boundaries? Now, others of you, when it does come to health, you may be looking at what it is that you do for a living. Is it bringing you joy? Is it bringing you pleasure? If you are retired or if you are not focused on money at this time, I feel like you're focused on learning about yourself or learning about the world around you. What can you do to bring about more vitality and more joy into your life? Now, when the sacral chakra here is blocked, or it tends to be at times overactive or even underactive, it can affect our ovaries, it can affect our kidneys, it can be all about that lower back to mid back region as well. This can be about urinary issues or bowel issues as well. So it can manifest in the physical form. Some of us at times tend to gain weight in that area because that is about protection. And sometimes we need to heal from relationships that, even if we happen to be in a traumatic childhood or a traumatic relationship from many, many years ago, it may still be impacting that sacral chakra. This can also be about hysterectomies. It can be about colon cancer or anything that has to do with that second chakra there. So please take it as it resonates. Those are just ways that it can manifest in the physical form. But ways for you to really embrace and harness this energy is to bring about more things in your life that give you pleasure. So I feel like you're taking a look at your life from that higher lens, that higher perspective, and you're saying, okay, what can I do to bring about more vitality? What can I do to bring about more joy? How can I feel happier from the inside out? Because once you do feel that inner happiness, that inner peace, it starts to flow out into your outer world. For some of you, if you have had surgery or if you have had issues in that sacral chakra, I do feel like you are going to overcome some sort of a challenge that you face, whether you're going through a recovery or whether you are healing from the inside out, Sagittarius, because this is all about your belief. Your belief is the key factor when it comes to your own healing. Do you believe that you can heal? Do you believe that you are worthy of releasing and letting go of maybe victimhood or a traumatic experience, blame, shame, guilt, resentment, whatever you tend to maybe store in the sacral chakra area? I feel like your belief is transforming into I can. There's power in the words I can. So if you are into affirmation, Sagittarius, or if you can pay attention to your self-talk or limiting beliefs, really focus on the words I am. And then what comes after those words for you? It's going to be different for each and every one of you, whether it's I am worthy, I am beautiful, I can succeed in this area of my career, I have what it takes to move forward in this direction, I can heal. So whatever it is that you're going through, health, because health is more than just physical, it's mental, emotional, spiritual, whatever this this is for you, your belief is the succeeding factor here. 6 of Wands energy showing up for you does talk about recognition. So I feel like you're finally recognizing the patterns that have persisted throughout your life. You are recognizing that you play a big role in your healing. I'm also sensing that some of you are connecting with professionals, whether it is a therapist, a coach, a mentor, a rehab specialist, a nurse, a doctor, whoever this is here for you. It could be someone who wants to see you succeed, wants to inspire you to believe in yourself. So this could also be what you do for a living as well, Sagittarius, but your belief in your success are going to go far. And I feel like it starts within that sacral chakra in the month of October. Some of you have shut down the sacral chakra with this 4 of Pentacles energy. 4 of Pentacles can be about withholding affection. It can be about withholding ourselves. We hold everything in. We may suppress them. We may numb them through toxic activities, toxic people, toxic traits, patterns, beliefs, whether it is numbing ourselves through addictions, whether it is numbing or suppressing by holding it in. It can manifest when we hold things in. So I feel like you're opening up to new ways of healing. You may be sharing your story. You may be telling someone about physical or mental or emotional pain that you've been going through, and you're figuring out ways how to kind of get it off your chest, and in this case get it off of your sacral chakra or your second chakra here. So you're definitely moving forward when it comes to health, and you're opening yourself up to a new way of living, and this is really beautiful for you because I feel that some of you weren't aware that there was another choice or another path. And now you're opening up to this beautiful healing here, and you're changing your mindset. If you went through some challenges with money, with finances, because health and wealth is finely tuned together. Health, wealth, and abundance here, they all mingle with each other. Self-worth equals net worth. And some of you are opening up to feeling more confident, feeling more worthy, and being able to get rid of the scarcity or poverty conscious mindset that you've had subconsciously ingrained into your energy, and you're opening up to a new way of thinking. So kudos to you, because sometimes that's very challenging. Sometimes we have to go through poverty consciousness, or we go through great debts or losses or financial, not gains, but financial loss is what I would say here. It can also be about emotional loss for you, especially with the 2 of Cups. But the good news is you're coming together, Sagittarius, with someone who maybe you felt closed off to. I feel like this could be about you coming together with people that are helping you out. Very important people in your life. For some of you, it could be a partnership. On the romantic side, it could be a family member that you're healing and coming together with. For others of you, you're coming home to your own self, your own masculine and feminine energies here. When this 2 of Cups shows up, this is all about important partnerships, soul contracts. It is all about you being in the right place here at the right time to attract and call in that soul tribe that brings about a sense of confidence within you. So I do feel like you are mending or healing relationships in your life, even if that means letting someone go for some of you. And that may be difficult to comprehend. You're thinking, well, Melissa, how can we come together when I'm letting this person go? Because sometimes we need to work on maybe codependency, and we need to let go of how we think someone should live their life, or we don't necessarily have to judge based on the experiences that they've been through. Sometimes we need to walk away from a situation to fully resolve it. For others of you, I feel like if you have been closed off when it comes to matters of the heart in love, there could be new love coming in for you as well. So your final card here regarding health, Sagittarius, is how can I infuse more self-love and compassion into my daily life? If your compassion does not include yourself, Sagittarius, it is incomplete. That's a quote by Buddha. Today's soul action. Choose one self-care action to do today. 1. Set stronger boundaries. 2. Meditate and listen to your heart. 3. Speak to yourself with compassion. 4. Focus on your strengths. 5, say no to something that isn't a soul yes. 6, say yes to something you are afraid of. 7, let go of what you cannot control. 8, stay far away from drama and negativity. 9, ask for help and allow it. And 10, write down 3 things, Sag, that you are grateful for, because when we start to shift our mindset to that abundant mindset versus the loss or versus pessimism or lack of, we start to shift our outer world, but it starts from within. It starts within that belief, that mindset. So I feel like you're healing some really deep-seated wounds that you have hung on to for quite some time, and you are focusing on self-love. And because you're focused on self-love, you're actually attracting the energy that mimics or mirrors you, and it's going to be through other soul contracts, whether it shows up in the form of a new friend, a new career path, a new job, a new pet. It could be about mending a situation that had happened as a child. Now, for some of you, this could have been something that happened preteen into teens for you that you're finally healing here. And it may have to do with your own sexuality. It could be with who you are. Remember, you are worthy of great success and great love. And I feel like you're focusing on that. So Sagittarius, there is an energy of rejuvenation, especially for those of you that are hitting that reset button in November. I feel like even though we're doing an October reading, for some of you Sagittarians out there, you may have a birthday in November, and I feel like there's the wheel spinning for you, but I feel October is a big month to prepare you for some really beautiful changes that are showing up, and it certainly could be in the category of wealth as well. Now, diving into the category of wealth, it's more than just finances. This is emotional wealth. Do you love what it is that you do? Does it bring you pleasure? Does it bring you joy and happiness? For some of you, you are sealing the deal, which makes perfect sense because you have soul contracts coming in when it comes to health as well. Now, some of you are definitely signing a business contract. This could be a real estate transaction. You may be signing paperwork regarding a legal settlement. For others of you, you are signing paperwork for a new job or a home as well. They're showing me it could be renters applications as well. If you're looking for a move, you may be buying or purchasing a new vehicle. Anything that is physical that has a contract, which is most things here on earth. A lot of times you do need that physical contract. So whatever this is for you, I feel like you're sealing the deal in the month of October. This can also be a gift of money. Some of you may have a career as maybe an administrative professional. You may be in the clerical or the writing industry here. This could be about you finding a career path where you're staying put. You may be finding a home or a vehicle that you'll be in for quite some time. But there is paperwork here for you. Make sure that you are setting up. They're showing me that some of you may actually be putting your own documents or your own paperwork out there. So maybe you create digital content and maybe sell it for other people to use. For others of you, I feel like you're helping maybe set up websites, or you're helping other people set up their own businesses, or feeling good about making contracts here, sealing the deal. But when it comes to wealth, you actually have the 3 of Pentacles, which is about teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work. And I feel like you are signing a contract with more than one person here. It could be a group. It could be an organization. It could even be a soul contract. It doesn't have to be on paper, even though when it comes to physical wealth or financial wealth, it may be on paper, but for some of you, you're connecting with the right like-minded individuals that are going to help you grow on a very, very high level. This 3 of Pentacles is all about teamwork, skilled work, cooperation, playing different roles at times. If you are a business owner, you may wear many different hats in your business. And I feel like some of you may be taking a look at what's working, what's not. You may be updating contracts. You may be preparing already for the 2023 year. Some of you are updating websites and you're looking at cost. You may be raising costs as well. You may be asking for a raise with other coworkers or other people that you work with. whatever you're doing here, there is a very beautiful commitment coming in for you. You have the Hierophant card. This is all about teaching. Some of you may be teachers. It doesn't have to be in the traditional sense. It could be that you're teaching others what you've acquired regarding knowledge. You may be the student at this time. When the student is ready, the teacher appears. So you'll play both roles in this lifetime. But whatever this is, you can see the dog here. And the dog, it represents honesty and loyalty. So what you're doing here, you're staying loyal to your path, to your purpose, to your learning. You're committing yourself to something that brings about, I feel it will be positive success here. There will be growth. You will be able to stay put in whatever it is that you're focusing your wealth on at this time. When this Hierophant shows up, you're being divinely guided to move in a positive direction here. You may be learning more about your traditions, your beliefs, your morals, but you're staying in your integrity and you're learning to question the things that you don't feel right in. If it's a career or job, you may be questioning, is this right for me? Or are these people aligned with what I believe, my own integrity? And I feel like there is a huge opportunity for growth showing up here in the month of October. Now, you also have the Seven of Wands, which is about choosing your battles. Now, some of you are wanting to go in a path, in a direction where you don't have to listen to someone else, where you want to be the leader, you want to take the lead. Some of you are choosing to move from the corporate world to an entrepreneurship. For others of you, this is about figuring out how you can collaborate and work together instead of feeling defenseless or feeling like you're feeling the pressure coming in from all angles. Or at times you feel like everybody is maybe out to get you or wants to reject at times. This is about choosing your battles, knowing when to fight for something because it is really strong to your beliefs, your morals, your integrity, and when to walk away from something because it's just not worth the mental agony, the stress, the grief here. And I feel like you're choosing to stand up for yourself, defend yourself, protect what you believe is right, and you're going the distance here, Sagittarius. So this is about you being ready when a battle comes, but is it worth fighting, or are you going to move in a new direction? So powerful stuff coming in here. Your final card when it comes to wealth for the month of October. Does my life have room for more pleasure and play? This makes perfect sense because the Sacral Chakra is all about pleasure and play. It's about not taking life so seriously. And it says, in what area are you lacking pleasure right now? Maybe in certain relationships or with work. Is it possible to shift the seriousness of life to experiencing a more creative, wild, and playful side of you? Literally, this highlights that sacral chakra. So your soul action, Sagittarius, for you to fully embrace and embody the sacral chakra energy, it says, what would happen if you added more play and laughter into your life? What area is lacking this right now? Take time to play. Let go of any need to maybe produce anything at this time. Just have fun. Let your hair down. Read an inspiring book. Watch funny videos of, baby animals, or, be able to go go-karting or do the things that bring about that inner child. Bring more pleasure and play to your life. Watch videos, America's Funniest Home Videos, if they still have that. Be able to bring about a sense of laughter and enjoyment, because I'm just feeling that you haven't quite tuned into that energy for quite some time, and you really haven't laughed deep from the soul. So some of you may even be looking into laughing yoga. That's actually a thing, Sagittarius. But being able to do things that really spark your light your spark here. Now, in the category of abundance, we do have education. So some of you are on a really big learning bender right now, especially with this Hierophant energy. Now, whether you're the student or the teacher, it makes no difference, because you will gain that necessary knowledge and you will turn it into wisdom here. This can be about books, maybe writing a book, reading books at this time, but you have an abundance coming your way. And I feel like you're learning a lot about yourself, how to treat yourself. Also, you're learning about how to stay compassionate, help other people. Some of you are taking an online course, studying, maybe going back to school. You may be thinking about teaching something that you've been through here. So whatever it is, education and knowledge is going to be very powerful and very abundant for you in the month of October. Now, I had to chuckle because you have 3 major arcanas that kind of flew out when I was clarifying the abundance category for you. You have the Hierophant, you also have the Emperor, and you have the Lover's card. So wow, oh wow. Whatever you have going on here, some of you may be really listening to your intuition at this time, and you're listening to those whispers that are saying, yes, Sagittarius, go for it. You can do it. You have what it takes. This is the right direction. This is the right path. And I feel like your intuition is on point, on fire this month, and you're really paying attention to those gut feelings. And if those gut feelings are hidden agendas, or if it's distrusting what you've always known to be true, you're taking a look at that as well. And you're saying, is this even true for me any longer? Was this ever true in the first place? Can I trust this person? And you're questioning, and I feel like you're letting your intuition lead the way. And this is beautiful for you. Because once you fully open up, that may be part of your health as well. You're opening up to listening to what your intuition is telling you. And sometimes we numb that, we hide it, we don't fully embrace it. We're not even sure if it's intuition or if it's ego. We don't know, right? But you are figuring out how to fully embrace this intuitive side of yourself. And that may seem foreign to you, Sagittarius, but it's something that's going to lead you and guide you into that right direction from here on out. And I feel like you're fully embracing that energy. So pay attention to the signs, the symbols, the synchronicities. Meditate more. Take a walk out in nature if you're able to. Listen to the waves or the water or the beach. This is also about you first and foremost trusting yourself. And if something feels off, then it probably is. But if you have that soft whisper telling you to go for it, that you are stronger than you think, that you have what it takes, that's most likely your intuition giving you that yes, that push, that nudge that you need to fully embrace an energy that's coming in for you. Now, for some of you, you do have it could be a lover coming in here with the Lover's energy and the Emperor. This could be someone who is of higher authority here, someone who has all their ducks in a row. They're stable, they're confident, they are secure with who they are. They could be a father figure as well, very paternal. This energy is about taking the lead. For others of you, when it comes to abundance, you may be even healing patterns that have to do with maybe your own father or a male energy in your life that maybe has been dominant at times. For others of you, this is about you taking the lead and going in a direction that your heart is guiding you. Your intuition is guiding you to go towards here. And I feel like there is an abundance of love all around you because you're taking charge of a situation here. The Emperor is all about authority, leadership, power, structure, stability, and order. For those of you that are looking for a job or looking to maybe transfer careers, I feel like there will be an abundance coming in, news or communication from someone of a higher authority, someone who calls the shots, that allows you to fully embrace that heart energy. For some of you as well, this is just about you standing in your masculinity. Some of you are saying, well, Melissa, that's counterintuitive. You just said don't produce anything, right? This isn't just about producing. It's about you feeling stable and confident in your own skin. Okay, Sagittarius, this is about you rising to the top, following your heart. You can still be a boss. You can still be powerful and stable and committed to your dreams and have an open heart. You don't have to choose. You don't have to choose here the dominant type of energy. I feel like you're questioning, and there it is. There's that contract. Wow, I just noticed that here. And remember, you're sealing the deal here. And this, whatever you're sealing the deal, whether it's a new job, a new home, something within health, perhaps you're mending a situation, you're coming into alignment with a new soul connection, a soul contract. It's going to bring your heart a lot of happiness. And he's holding the contract. It's going to allow you to move forward and take the lead and take charge of your life. And it's also going to bring more stability. So this is really wonderful for you. And last but not least here, Sagittarius, you have two messages showing up here from the new deck that I'm using, the Way of the Light Workers, I believe. You can see it in the comment or the description box below. You can find all of the decks that I've used in your reading and above. So your first message is align your life. And you can see that it looks a little bit disassociated there. It looks like you're coming back together, like all the pieces that fell apart, right? Humpty Dumpty fell off that wall, and you're trying to pick up the pieces. And it says, what is not aligned or needs to change? Sometimes that tower moment comes in, or the Wheel of Fortune, or sometimes major changes or challenges show up in our lives because something's not working. And sometimes we're too fearful or too scared, or that's all we know is what's in our comfort zone. And I feel like your life has been shaken up here to allow this change to come in. And I feel like you're finally aligning with your integrity, your truth, your morals, your beliefs. And they may not be what you thought they were many, many years ago. You may be coming into a brand new power that is so much more enlightening and enlifting to your soul. Your final card here, Sagittarius, is trust your path. And it says, if you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Now, what does support look like for you? That should be the first question. Is the spiritual support, mental support, financial support, health? When it comes to your health, are you supported? What if you were unconditionally loved, unconditionally supported? What would you do? Because that's the kind of direction and the kind of life that you're going to start leading, because you're realizing that you are supported. Okay, this is very powerful stuff here coming in for you, Sag. And I feel like you're trusting your path and you're aligning with your soul's purpose, direction, your spiritual quest and path. A lot of beautiful changes. You're opening up to a really beautiful energy with the Lovers card. Now, this is Gemini energy here with this Lovers, and this is about partnerships. It's about soul contracts that are full of love, full of harmony, full of trust. And if you are healing from a situation that was full of betrayal or disharmony or, loneliness, rejection, or even you felt indecisive about something in your life, you're going to have clarity. You're going to be able to take the lead and move forward. And I feel that laughter at this time is healing. You being able to put more pleasure into your life, focus on self-love, focus on smiling more, laughing more, and bringing a light-hearted energy to something that may have been quite serious. I feel like you will heal and move forward quicker. I hope this resonates, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for tuning in. If this does resonate, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. It certainly does help get the divine channeled messages out there to those that need it most. Feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell. And thank you again for tuning in. Lots of love, Sagittarius.